Okay. Put on music.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them. Or... Welcome to Biomutant.
Game. Okay.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Let's see.
So pretty. What?
Are you live streaming?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna pull it up.
Okay.
I just realized you didn't do your intro. Dang it, Silas.
What's up? Is your boy Kaleidoscope Sparkles? Oh God. What the fuck?
That must be the world eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
I'm so goddamn dead. I'm sorry. I YouTube it instantly started dying about something. Okay, so one of the members from Inmix was getting. Hold on.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
That's fucked up.
I don't understand the problem, and I think everyone's stupid.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
But she was getting hate because whenever anybody does a we think of her, because she has the best stage presence, and she got a lot of hate because she, in quotations from the haters, she made too much facial expressions and she was basically doing too much, and like when she would perform. When she wasn't, she was literally just had good stage presence. And honestly, I'm not surprised because this is not the first time I've heard people hate on a K-pop idol because they had good stage presence in the name of the fact that they think that the K-pop idol is doing too much on stage, which is so weird.
They're so weird.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
I've heard people say this for lunch before. Also, I fucking hate this guy.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
I'm watching the trailer. I remember watching this movie with my dad.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
So the movie is about this fire department that's going into this girl's house, cause she needed like medical help. I don't know why the fucking fire department was going for medical help. I don't know where the EMTs were at, but it was the fire department. And when they went into the house, the girl bit them. So as you can see, zombies. The whole person who documented this is a reporter.
The hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about a movie that I saw on YouTube. I told you I hate this movie, and I was.
Oh. But you said trailer. I don't know why I assumed you meant like to a comeback or something. I had no idea you were watching like a movie trailer. So when you started talking about this movie, and I'm like, what?
That's the CDC. I'm so dead.
No.
The thing that's funny about this movie is that it came out in 2008.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
Damn, why did the military about to shoot them?
Wow.
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor.
Okay, so
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
she saw a bunch of firefighters. Well, she was following this firefighter group. That's what she was reporting on. And this firefighter group
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
The problem is that most of the people in that house are
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction, to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Oh yes, and when they do try to escape, the CDC shoots them.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
He's speaking English.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
She's so cute.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. Bullets everywhere.
Remember when Emma was high yesterday trying to figure out how to spell Amber out her YouTube page? And I'm saying everything was put dying on.
Hello.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see. That's the Myriad Fort. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Points out that the Sifu has a tight schedule, but is willing to let you in and find out if he has an open slot. The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you. The will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. Thinks you're brave for being out this late. Says goodbye to you. The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Says that you should come back if there's anything else. Let's see.
Ooh, I found stuff. I would like a skirt. Oh, I look fabulous.
So what? Oh yeah.
Pew pew. Whoa. Ooh, what the fuck is that?
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They
Not a
were hit
mump.
hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Great shot.
Whoa.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
Maybe because it's my childhood village.
Let's
Just
see.
realized I'm peeing on these places.
Can you do it again?
No.
No.
I don't do it like on purpose. Like there's no button for it. I just interact with the the flags on the map, and I just
Oh,
mark
you're
it.
just like marking your territory.
Yeah.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
Damn.
Oh my god, no. No.
Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
No. Not goop.
Here's someone who
I have
takes each
felt
day as it comes.
all
He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake,
can't wait
practicing
tomorrow's
your
my last
swimming
physics lab.
technique.
I fucking hate physics so much.
He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now.
Damn, why am I so small? Why is he so big? Why he throw me like that?
Is that a dog?
I don't know what the fuck it is. Why do I swim like that?
I think you might be onto something.
Oh.
Maybe
I
if I
did-
swim like that, I wouldn't know how to swim. Did you try?
I didn't know I had a time limit.
Well, yeah, then I knew what the fuck were you swimming in circles.
I just wanted to swim around. I thought I had time, but I guess not. Now I know that.
I was like, he's onto something and he drowns. Maybe he wasn't onto something.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it?
Is he teaching you how to swim? Like, what's going on?
Yep.
He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before
Now,
the
why
sun
do I feel
goes
like this is
down.
targeting?
It's time to go.
I don't like this. One bed.
The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square. She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end, too. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look
Right.
for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. He says only a few are willing to do the little things, but if you make enough of them, they can have a big impact too. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Crafting. Oh dang. Oh man, that's cool.
Oh, you
Not a banana.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He says you don't really need a weapon when you're born one. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day she gets, especially the ones you share together. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are.
Dang, savage.
He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you.
No, because for what reason?
I think it's so funny because I recently made this TikTok and was like, ignore what the TikTok's talking about. Why does this girl not have an upper lip, right?
Okay.
So I do the exact opposite.
Yeah,
And ignore the fact that she has an upper
She
lip.
asks
They
if you're
start watching
hurt.
the video
What happened?
about squishmallows. I don't know how to follow instructions, but it's okay.
If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right. The most
So I
important
realized
thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. Is someone close to heart, doing what he does best? He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He wishes that was true for your Muma too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching Wang Fu to her disciples seems more important for every day. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics. He's curious to see what you've found. He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA. He says it's about time you learn how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found. The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down. Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks you for being such a good student. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it. Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see. Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day. Says a good rest makes you ready for tomorrow. Rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Luca from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
Well,
Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Silas. I was watching this TikTok of this guy like
Your
showing,
Muma says
like,
this is
he
it.
was just
The
talking about
time
he
has
has a
come.
oily nose,
She must
and
fight
he was
Lupa
showing
Lupin.
how, like,
This
he
time there's no escape. She can hear him coming. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
And I realized it's because I can move my nose like that. I didn't realize that there was actual individual people who could not move their nose a certain way. It is very confusing, but I will send you the TikTok.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water.
Okay, there we go.
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.